All right, this is what we're gonna make. These little Christmas trees. Let's have a look. So you get your paper and you fold it into the corner and try and keep your folds as neat as possible. All right. Now one fold you do that way, and instead of folding the other one there, turn it over. So you've got one fold here, and the other fold like that. And that will make sense in a second. And yeah, the neater you make your folds, the better. Right. And then you fold also across this way, and they both can go, they both can be just on the same side, there and there. Oh, that's it. And the reason why you folded those diagonals, one on one side and one the other way, is because then you get it like this, and the fold that's going to go in goes up, bring them together, and bring that down, and it folds and becomes like a diamond shape, like that. Flaps there, right. Diamond shape. And then each of these flaps, you put them up and you fold them down. So put your finger in there if you need to. When you fold these down, they tend to open up, so just keep the ends together as best you can. Fold the fold of the line down the center, just like that. And you go through and you do each one of the flaps. Move that over. Do this one. Get the next flap. So there's 4 flaps to do. Keep the ends together. Squish the flap down, keeping the line to the center. And then one more. Finger in there. Cool. There you go. So once you've got these 4 flaps down, like that. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And then once you've got that, you just chop off this bottom bit. It's the only cut you have to do. And then you've got sort of a Christmas tree shape already. See, like that. But it's going to obviously unfold and it doesn't look very Christmassy. So we'll get it in the middle so that there's 4 on either side. Doesn't really matter where you do that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it's 4. 4. So you just get it to one of the middles. And then we're going to cut 2 slots on each side of this triangle. Obviously not all the way through, and about a third into, so you got 3 sections. So one about here, right, leaving obviously a gap before you get to the middle, because you're going to do the same on both sides, so you don't cut all the way through. Like that. So you get these flaps. And then you grab one of the flaps, and you don't worry about the first corner, but this next section you fold down, and the goal is to make a point at the end here, to fold that so it makes a point. Doesn't really matter which angle that's on, but just as long as it goes to a point. And this one, same thing in the bottom, like that. So this one, as you can see here, that one's just just the angle by itself. That one it's folded down, that one's folded down. This fold will probably be a bit bigger because it's at the bottom. And then you do that for every single one of these all the way around. So you just fold it over, get the next flap, fold it over, get the next flap, take your time to make sure the points are points. Folds make an actual point on the end as best you can. Once you're done it all, make sure you don't miss any. Even turn the whole thing over if you need to, and go through each one. This is obviously the most fiddly and time-consuming bit, but it's not hard to do. Go. And there, there, and the last one, there, there. And these little folds keep it together. And you can just sort of do that, and there you're done. A Christmas tree. It's as easy as that. And then get a hole punch, get one of the top leaves, just go as far down as you can, if you can see there, and punch a hole. If it doesn't punch all the way through, just leaves a flap, that's fine as well, but that's where the string's going to go through. And then the last thing we want to do is add a star. So you'll hopefully have some gold stars. Here's just a yellow one, and you just flatten it down, doesn't really matter where, and make it so that there's a point is at the top, and the star, the bottom two things of points of the star are going down the top of the triangle. Actually, make sure it's up a little bit, because what you can do is stick, so it's a bit over like that, because you're going to stick another one on that side, and you're going to stick it onto that star like that. It's not exactly perfect, you can try and get it more precise. It's close enough. And there we have our little Christmas tree. The star will separate as this opens up, but as long as at the top it's sort of stuck together, that should be all right. And then the string will go through that, and there we have our lovely Christmas tree.